Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be filming a leg session. I'm training at Platinum today with my man Nick. So I'll be sure to get some clips. So yeah, be a really good session this. Favouring training back at Underground now for the foreseeable future. Just atmosphere reasons, kind of. Yeah, I mean, it's just a bit dead here. But when you're with someone, it's fine, absolutely fine. The equipment's great, like fucking great. So no qualms about training here. It's just the atmosphere is just kind of deflates you a lot, well, does me anyway. So today we've got squats, pendulums, barbell stiff legs, and then accessories. It's going to be hard, be really hard. I'm going to make sure that I kind of take things to fail. Not on my sets of squats. I'm working with more of a sort of a kind of a rep range of that, so 4 sets of 6. I'm not really looking to fail on that because mechanically that's dangerous. But on a movement like a pendulum, I think you can fail on that and be safe because you're in the machine. So you dump it. It doesn't matter. It's fine. But I found that in the past my best gains came from undulating rep ranges. Oh dear, there's a bee there. So different rep ranges, getting stronger on specific rep ranges. So today's a 4x6. On Friday I have a 3x12 or 3x10 to 12, I believe. So squatting twice a week, and yeah, I do find daily undulating periodization in regards to rep ranges is really advantageous to get stronger. Obviously I'm in a deficit and I'm dieting and I'm hitting all kinds of new lows. Getting leaner, definitely can see new detail, my physique that I've never seen before. So, but I'm still going to the gym to get stronger. Like, that's still the goal. The goal is still progressive overload. It never will change, like never. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna finish off this pre-workout, which I'm enjoying actually quite a lot, and then yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit. So what's up, guys? Again, just a little bit more of an intro. So I'm here, Platinum Gym. Again, the kit in here is brilliant. Just the atmosphere's a bit dead, and the music's a bit like you know, like when you're in a lift, and it's just kind of like that depressing lift music. Apart from that, the facilities are great. Like, I'll show you in the next. So you've got obviously a squat rack, another squat rack, Smith machine, which I don't ever use anyway. You've got a hack squat. A pendulum squat, which is brutal, which I'll be using later. We've got kind of power rack, so one there for deadlifts, I assume. A leg press. I'm not sure what that is called. I think that's called like a vertical squat. Nick, what's that called?
It's another form of V squat.
Another form of V squat. There's a V squat there. There's Big Nick as well in the background, ready to smash some legs. And then I've got a vertical leg press, which also looks awesome, which I've never used really. And then like kind of single leg hamstring type stuff, again plate loaded, and yeah, that's pretty much the facility. Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of a voiceover from this leg session I did the other day with Nick, while it's still somewhat fresh in my mind. Very busy at the moment, guys, so I'm struggling to get stuff out on here. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to try my best to do it as frequently as I can, but I'm busy at the moment. I really am busy. I'm getting really busy with my coaching. My personal training is always busy, and just day to day I'm kind of non-stop. But I'm going to really try to nail at least one per week. I know I've said that before. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I'm just being busy, but I'm going to try my best to nail one. Anyway, so this was a leg session I did on Tuesday. First leg session back from my deload, which was awful. Well, it wasn't awful. It was awful. It served a benefit. I mean, it really helped, definitely, but I hated it because I love training pretty much. So, yeah, we're in for legs with Nick. First off, if you don't follow Nick, check him out. I'll put his Instagram link in the description below. He's been in the industry for a long time. He's a really nice guy. Like, I don't know many nice people. I really don't. I know a few, and I would happily say he's one of the nicest people I've met ever. He's got so much time for me. Like, if I kind of, lovely. So obviously I'm dieting and I'm prepping and I'm just doing it myself very well, to be honest. Nice. I'm confidently doing this. I've lost over 25 pounds now perfectly. All myself. I've done it all myself, so I'm very confident in my ability to diet and to gain muscle, etc., and just kind of run things myself. But strong. Nick's definitely someone who if I want to, and if I feel like I need a second eye, I will send photos over to Nick, and he'll be like, okay, cool, this, and this, and his opinion is one I respect a lot. So, yeah, he's a great guy. He's been in the industry a long time. Like I said, one of the nicest guys I've met, and just a nice person, which makes a difference really, because this industry's full of fucking idiots. Well, I see a lot of it. So, anyway. Back to the voiceover. So the voiceover is obviously voicing over a leg session. So we start with the back squats. Here I am nailing 140 for sets of 6. These felt okay, to be honest. But they felt fine. I mean, squats, they're hard when you're like 164 pounds and you've got that kind of weight in your back. You know, I'm not under 12 stone. I'm not heavy at all. Like, I'm quite light at the moment. So this... Every rep, I feel like if I don't nail the initial brace, it's going to crush my absolute spine. As you can see, at the top, I take a long time in between reps, and I just make sure I take a huge breath in, basically pull as much air into my stomach pretty much as possible, and that's why the belt's on. So I push my stomach out against the belt, and it acts as a sort of like a big brace before a rep. And yeah, I mean, just the weight's crushing me a little bit, but I'm gonna stay with it. Like, I'm not gonna be a pussy and just drop the weight or not do it because it's hard. Like, fuck that. I'll always train how I want to train, and I'll always do the hard movements, because there's just no way on earth you're ever gonna see me go into the gym and start with leg extensions. It's just not gonna happen ever, because I don't enjoy that. It's boring as hell for me to do that. Like, why would I want to do that? That can be done at the end when the important heavy stuff's done. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't believe you're gonna get great legs by just pumping your legs up with leg extensions. I just don't. But that's just my opinion, and I'm just basing it on what I've done anecdotally and what I do with my clients. I've got great results with my clients. Like, I've got some superb photos which I'm going to release soon. And none of them do that. Like, no one does. Like, people with the best physiques, I swear they don't do that. They come in, they'll squat, they'll hack squat, they'll stiff leg. It's going to grow your legs. This was a set of, I think it was 4 or 5 on 150 at the end of all my working sets. I just wanted to see how it felt. Felt okay, just heavy on my back. Honestly, felt like I was crushing my spine. But I was happy with this. Is a PR. Like, the range of motion's there as well. That rep was a bit high, looking back at it, which is fine. As long as the thing about it is, as long as you recognise it, you're never going to be perfect. And I'm the first one to admit that if things are high or not exactly how I want them to be. But yeah. So squats we started off with squats. I did 6 on 140. Then I did 4 5 on 150. So potentially next week there's scope to go up to maybe 142.5 or 145 for sets of 6. I believe it's there. This leg session, by the way, my legs are still sore from it, and this is Friday, and I got legs today, which is going to be interesting, which is deadlifts today. I'm working with more of a linear rep range on that, so I'm not going to be doing crazy heavy sets, like 3 or 4 reps, one heavy set and back off sets. I find that it was great. Like, I got my 200 deadlifts, is what I wanted, but I just feel like I'm going to get injured on every rep, so it's not worth it. So second up, pendulum squat. This was hard. I think this was like 80 or 100 on there. I think I got 10. It was really difficult, really hard. The Nike Romaleos, I think that's how you say it. They came off for this because I just found that I was going with my toes too much with those, going with my heels too much with those shoes, and I just wanted to feel the bottom of the movement and be able to push through my heels a bit more without rocking back. So yeah, this was a hard set. Looking back at it again, honestly, just being honest, I think there could be more depth, which I do think so. Again, I just rectify it in the future. This is the importance of filming your sets, guys. Like, people might think you're being an idiot by constantly setting your phone up, but I wouldn't have known that unless I looked back at this video and thought, okay, there's more range there. So that's something I can rectify in the future. But this was a hard set. Just trying my best to fire the quads. The knee wraps are on because there's far less fat around my knees now than there was 25 pounds ago. I've never ever used wraps before. They're single ply wraps, so if you want to head over and get some, they're on from the strength shop.
I don't have a discount code, unfortunately. If I did, I'd be very happy with that. Doesn't look like you need to be doing anything decent anyway to get sponsored by these companies. You just need to be no comment. No comment. I'm going to stop talking there about that. Otherwise, that's going to just cause some potential issues. So here's Nick again. Range of motion, great for Nick. I think he did like 15. Just bang him out again. Powerhouse. This guy's a fucking monster. Thickness like a fucking gorilla. Sorry for the language. But yeah, this is my channel. So my channel, I'm going to talk how I talk, and this is me. I'm not going to like please individuals by not swearing, because I don't really think about swearing, but I just say it. So just so you know, this is my channel, so I'm going to keep it real, and this is me talking whilst voicing over this really enjoyable leg session that I did. Yeah, really enjoyable this. I believe Nick got 15. Yeah, he did. I remember he got 15. And then it was me up. It was me up for the high rep set. I don't know how much this was. Can't even remember. I think it was 80. I got 25 reps, which was savage, really savage. And you can see some raw footage here, just setting the cam up, making sure the cam set up. And you can see now I'm just kind of walking over to the machine. There's Nick there as well in his SPD sleeve, and I'm with my pink strength drop sleeve. Yeah. And there we go, I'm just getting set up, getting into the machine, about to bury myself in the pendulum. Getting kind of a little bit psychologically amped up for this. As you can see, I was pounding these out at the start. Tempo's great, see, I'm not really resting at the top, I'm just going. This is hard, like it builds up a lot of metabolic stress, sorry, not mechanical tension, it's more from heavy loading, but a lot of metabolic stress, so kind of like a pump up set where I'm just kind of going, and as it gets really difficult to deal with, I slow the reps down because I just want to continue going, but I don't want to rack. So just don't rack. But when you get to a point where the set's really hard, don't rack. That's all I ever say is just don't rack. Try not to rack. You'll really yeah, don't rack. Pretty much, just deal with it. It hurts, yes. Definitely, but just think about the benefits. So yeah, when you're in that position, just keep going. Take your breath at the top if you need to, and then go. But while this clip's playing, because there's another pendulum squat, I'm just going to quickly go over where I'm at in regards to dieting and currently how I'm feeling. So I'm currently around 164 pounds. I started this diet at 188 back at the start of November. So 4, 8, 12, about 22, 23 weeks dieting. I've lost about 2 stone, just over maybe 12, but over 2 stone. So, like, it kind of makes me question what I was doing in my off season. It really does, because the crazy amount of weight I've lost. It's ridiculous, actually. Like, this will be most likely at least a 40-pound prep, which is, I don't know really. It's a lot of weight to take off. And I know a lot of people have done 40-pound plus preps. But I don't know, it just seems like a lot, and I think it could potentially be a bit more optimal by not trying to take off 40 pounds plus again, because it's a lot of weight, right? 40 pounds, it'd probably take me a good 7-8 months to take off that. It's a long time, and it's a lot of weight to take off your body. Like, and the funny thing is here, guys, is I'm just as strong now, if not stronger on some stuff, than I was at 188 pounds. I am genuinely just as strong. Like, my squats are stronger, my deadlifts are stronger, my dumbbell pressing is stronger. So it kind of makes me question what that weight was doing for me. It really does. It really does. I don't think it was doing much for me apart from just sitting on shitty fatty areas, which were just making me look rubbish, feel rubbish. And yes, I was able to perform, but no better than I'm performing now. So it makes me question the amount of weight that should be gained in off season. Again, anecdotally, I don't think I'll gain that weight back like that, in that fashion, and lose it like that again. I think coming out of this prep, what I think I'll do is maintain body weight at certain body weights. So I can probably see myself being stage weight around 150, 152, 153, 150, around that. I think I'll be pretty peeled. Again, I don't know. I've never been peeled. I've never been at stage weight, so I'm gonna take it there this time. I don't care. I'm gonna take it there. Regardless of how I look at the time, I'm gonna get there because then I know where my stage weight is, and I know how I look, and I know what I need to work on. And I know I need to work on everything pretty much, but I can see specifically what I need to work on, and I know I still need more back thickness, especially my rear lat spread is I think great. Probably my best shot now. Actually, all my shots are great, I think. I'm my biggest critic, and I'm very harsh on myself. But all my shots are great, I think. Apart from I think my back double bicep is just still lacking a lot, and that's just me being honest. But at the end of the day, though, guys, there's 7 compulsory poses when you bodybuild. So if I've got 6 really strong poses, and the 7th not so strong, but it's not awful, but it's better than it was, but it's not amazing. I think I can still do well on a bodybuilding stage this year. So I don't think you have like 6 out of 7 poses. I like my chest, my side chest is. I know that's great. I know it is. My back lat spread, yeah, I know that's great. I know it is. I've seen photos. My side triceps really looking good as well. My front of my biceps great. My front lat spread's probably my best shot. My abs and thighs are a good shot. So yeah, I mean my back of my biceps, from my lower half, my glutes and hamstrings are good. My arms, my delts are great on the back of the bicep. Just a little bit back thickness is needed through the mid back, which will come in years, you know. Like remember that I've only been training properly. I would honestly say, like my last off season was a good off season, and from about in 2016 September to January was an off season. So I actually only had like 12 months, 11 months of actual gaining weight and proper training hard. So I'm excited to see what I can bring in the future for sure. Going on a bit of a tangent now, but I won't be gaining back that weight very fast, I'll tell you that for sure. Like there's no way on earth. I'll probably gain 5 pounds, hold 5 pounds, like solidify 5 pounds on the physique, and then go from there. Like there's no way on earth I'll be getting fat. Like I'm experienced in this now. I really am. Even though I haven't competed, I'm experienced, and I don't need to get fat post show. Won't happen. So my mindset's good. So I don't need to do that anymore. I've dieted enough. And just finished wrapping up this leg session. We did some stiff legs. Obviously, I did 140 for sets of 8. Nick did 100 for 8s, I think, because he's kind of tweaked his back on the last set of squats. Here we are with some leg extensions again. This is where leg extensions should be introduced at the end of the workout, because that's where they should be. Not at the start, in my opinion. I mean, you can always start with them. I mean, if you have knee injuries or something, then I'd definitely start with them. If you think, like, again, this is just anecdotally different for every individual. But if you have issues and you're struggling to activate your quads and maybe get some blood in them, so I mean, if you're injured, potentially leg extensions are great to start with, just to get the knees warm. And yeah, I mean, I think I did a triple drop set on this set. I just did 1 set. I did 4 sets, but back to back. And then, oh dear, Nick, you laid the camera on the incorrect setting. That's awful news. And then just a leaning hamstring curl, like a kneeling hamstring curl. I probably won't be training here that much, just due to the atmosphere is pretty shit. But I like the facilities. The facilities are good. The atmosphere's no comment, pretty much. Just a little bit like a church. And yeah, that's pretty much a leg session and a little bit of an update of where I am in my diet. Any questions, please ask. Comment in the comment section below if you have any questions. Please like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to do that. And yeah, pretty much. If you have any other questions, DM me on Instagram. It's Jack PE_AD. So just yeah, if you have any questions, please ask. And yeah, I've got legs today, deadlifts today, so I'm excited for that. See how that goes. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, we'll speak soon. I'll try and be more consistent with these again, just honesty. But yeah, I enjoy voicing them over. It kind of allows me to communicate with you guys, so it's fun. I do enjoy it. I do miss doing it, so now I'm going to try and be a bit more consistent. Anyway, less talk, more action. So I've got to shut up saying that and actually fucking do it. Anyway, guys, cool guys. How many times am I going to say guys? Right, speak soon.